don't mean anybody no harm. I don't have my gun on me. My gun's in the car. Huh?
Can I ask you what your intentions are?
My intentions is, I just want, again, I don't see these every day, so I stopped to take pictures of all these big oil wells here, because I don't see them every day. But it's like people are freaking out about it over a camera.
Well, it's kind of a touchy.
Join us on the U.S. Good Cops YouTube channel to explore the touching story of a kind-hearted cop standing up for people's rights in the video, Good Cop Stands Up for Man's Rights. Subscribe, like, and share to spread this positive message and support justice. Every contribution matters, so take action now to make a positive impact on society. On January 15, 2020, investigator DJ Gear was checking out Odell Oil Company in Belton, South Carolina. He stayed low-key, filming the place from just outside the property line, even though there were signs saying no trespassing or filming. While he was filming, two people from the oil company came out and started talking to Mr. Gear.
The whole facility? Well, both of them, really. Get some information on them. I'm sorry, brother, I can't hear you.
What kind of information you need?
A whole lot of information, honestly. A whole lot of it.
We need to know what you want it for.
Say what?
We can't just give out our information.
Oh, no. I didn't have any questions about it towards y'all. I can kind of find out what I need out this way. Who are you?
I'm an operator here.
Operator here, what's your name?
So that's irrelevant.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Cav, your name?
That's irrelevant also.
Okay, I was just asking.
Yeah.
Hold on, we'll call the cops.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
All right.
That's fine.
Private property.
Yeah, inside the fence is.
Yeah, what you need pictures for?
You said what I need pictures for? Well, I can't say it right now because it's not published. But you can call the people, that's fine. Okay. I'll be along the way somewhere. I'll be along the road somewhere. I didn't drive. I'm a step ahead of everybody. But I'll be along here somewhere. I'm not leaving. I'm just walking. I promise I'll be in the area. And when they come out, can y'all come back out, please? Thank you. So he didn't want to give his name. But we're here. And this is private property, but that is a public utility right here and there. But they're gonna call the police. So we're gonna hang out until they call them and see how this goes.
Mr. Gear is told by someone from the oil company that filming on their property is not allowed. Mr. Gear responds by pointing out a South Carolina law stating that trespassing applies only within fenced areas. He argues that as long as he stays on public land, he's not trespassing, regardless of the oil company's prohibition on recording. Mr. Gear emphasizes that trespassing is determined by state laws, not the preferences of property owners. Faced with this legal argument, the oil company sends someone to the scene.
So they decided to send somebody out here to talk to me, right? It's actually about to start raining. I wonder if he's gonna get out the vehicle. It's finna start raining, which is the crazy part. So I'm actually going to get soaking wet. But I'm in Belton, South Carolina at the oil company on a road here, 33 feet from the center line of the road. I have their property line in my phone, and there are public utilities all right here. Some are in their property, some are right here, which is outside of the fence, and their trespassing signs are on the fence, which is beyond me. It's very beyond me. And he's just sitting here.
The speaker is pretty sure he owns the oil company's land, and he's got the evidence on his phone from a detailed look at Geographic Information Systems, GIS data. He's all about making it clear that he stuck to the property lines while gathering this GIS data, which is like a fancy computer system for Earth's surface info. He brings up the National Geographic Resource Library to show off how GIS can compare all kinds of data, from people stats to details about the land like where streams are, or what kind of plants and soil there is. He points out that in the US, there's a bunch of online GIS data available, and he uses the example of Anderson County, South Carolina, where the oil company is. The public GIS data there matches up with what he's saying, showing that the oil company's land lines up with the existing fencing, just like he's been saying.
Let's go talk to him. And then here comes his buddy down here in the truck. Let me get that rope. All right, brother, how you doing? Just filming, and I'm trying to figure out why they're following me around here, and I can't figure it out.
Well, kind of somebody suspicious.
Well, that's fine. But you know, you're allowed to take my picture also. That's totally fine. Now, whether or not you can get it, that's between you and your camera. But that guy here has been following me around, and then you came out here to take my picture. If you turn your phone the other way, you get a better picture. Turn it sideways. No, turn your phone sideways. That's right. I can't. But I'm trying to figure out why y'all are following me. It's like nobody here understands the rights that I have granted to me under the First Amendment. That's what's crazy. You know, this is all public property right here.
Yeah. No, this is state property.
Which is public. State property is tax funded, which makes it public.
What are you trying to do?
So my tax dollars, your tax dollars pay for it.
I mean, it's suspicious. We have to report it and all in, so.
I mean, that's fine. And again, I told the people over here to call the police, that's fine. I don't mind talking to them. But you see that public utility right there? If I want to walk all the way to that pole and record this property, I can, because the city put that there.
Okay.
So that city property is public.
Mr. Gear says he's on public property near utility poles owned by the city. GIS data backs him up, but it's important to know that government control isn't just about owning the land. In South Carolina, the government can control certain areas through different methods. Just because utility poles are on government land doesn't mean someone is on public property. According to legal precedent, like the Supreme Court case United States v. Kokinda in 1990, public spaces like streets and sidewalks are crucial public forums where citizens have the right to express their views. So, applying this idea to Mr. Gear's case, where he filmed near a paved road, it's likely that legally, the area he was in is considered a public forum under the First Amendment.
I don't mean anybody no harm. I don't have my gun on me. My gun's in the car. Huh?
Can I ask you what your intentions are?
My intentions is, I just want, again, I don't see these every day, so I stopped to take pictures of all these big oil wells here, because I don't see them every day. But it's like people are freaking out about it over a camera.
Well, it's kind of a touchy.
But y'all have cameras all over y'all facility.
Oh, we do.
So how is my camera any different than your camera? I have no problem with that. I don't. I'd be more than glad to talk to them.
Okay.
Thank you for coming out.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Hey, did they call you out here?
They did.
They did? Along this public easement here. And I was taking pictures this way, that way, and back here, and they freaked out. They completely freaked out about it. And they was like, well, I'm gonna call the police. I said, that's fine. I don't mind talking, because there's no crime being committed here. They freaked the hell out. These guys here. That guy right there. Hey, come over here, buddy. Yeah, you. Come here, please. I just need you to inform him of the First Amendment, that I'm allowed to record here in public, and I can be on my way. That's all I need from you, Officer Parker.
Yep.
Can you please just inform him of my rights through the First Amendment, and I'm on my way. I'm sure y'all have been prompt on it, because we sued Anderson a long time ago. I don't mean any hurt, harm, or danger by it, but these guys here completely freaked the hell out, and I don't know why. I just need him to be informed of my First Amendment right, and I can be on my way.
Hang right here.
I'm gonna come across the road, because I got to get it on film that you told him for my protection. That's all. I told you I was coming back, buddy. I ain't want to be rude. I just want you to be informed and hear from someone else that I'm completely allowed to do what I'm doing.
So, with him taking pictures, it's not a problem.
Okay.
If he goes on the property, kind of get his story.
We're just on, as a terminal, we're on high alert anyway, so we're just making sure. Can you ask me a quick video of me?
I'm allowed to. I tried to tell you that so we can be cordial the first time you saw me.
I'm trying to be cordial with you
Yeah,
earlier.
and I was
You
cordial.
told us not to worry about what you're doing.
No, I told you that I'm allowed to do what I'm doing. It's all on camera. I can run it back.
Run it back, baby.
It's all on camera. You'll see it on YouTube later, I
Anyway,
promise.
we're
I'm allowed to do what I do. That's all it is. And I wanted her to come tell you, because I didn't want you to think I was being a jerk about it. It's completely legal. And y'all have to understand that while in public, you can be filmed. There's no expectation of privacy at all, buddy. At all. And
What can we do? I mean, what,
Build a brick wall.
If he goes behind the gate, we can put him on trespass from there. But as far as him being out here taking pictures, videoing, I can't really do it.
can't do anything about it. I tried to tell you that, but y'all wasted resources.
Deputy Parker tells the oil company folks that filming in public like Mr. Gear's setup is usually cool as long as he's not trespassing. While there's no specific big shot Supreme Court ruling on public filming, Parker brings up the '89 Texas versus Johnson case, saying the First Amendment covers expressive stuff even if it's through a camera. But he adds that not all random snapshots are automatically protected. They need to tell a story or convey an idea. The 2010 Larson versus Fort Wayne Police Department case makes it clear that the First Amendment isn't like an Instagram filter. It protects expressive actions or keeping an eye on public officials. Parker suggests that since Mr. Gear plans to share his footage with the public, a court would likely see it as using First Amendment rights, limiting the state's interference unless there's a darn good reason and a clear explanation.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing well, sir. How about you?
I'm all right, thank you. I'm David, by the way.
Hey, David.
Thank you.
It's nice out here.
It is. That's why I'm out here, actually. I'm about to go jump on my bike. I just tried to help these two gentlemen out here,
Man.
and they didn't want to understand me, so they called this sweet officer right here
Yeah.
and wasted resources when they could have asked me the same question, and I gave them the same answer, but they didn't want to listen to me. So now they're on the internet looking like fools because I tried to tell them. And those weren't my intentions. I tried to walk away, but then I saw her pulling up, and I figured that they called and wasted her sweet time out here. Sorry you had to come out here, Officer Parker.
You're fine. Just do me a favor. Don't go behind the
Oh, I won't. I won't. And I told them I have their property line on my phone. I checked the GIS survey. As long as I'm well within public property, it's a public utility pole. There no trespassing prior notice starts on the other side of that fence. I have no plans of breaching their property at all. None.
Great. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for coming out. All right.
Yes, sir.
It was a pleasure having you here, fellas. I'm sorry about the misunderstanding, but at least now you understand. All right.
Do the same.
Thank y'all.
Officer Parker had a good interaction with the oil company folks, and Mr. Gears stopped filming on a positive note, showing the officer's commitment to the First Amendment. Even though there was no criminal activity, Deputy Parker took the initiative to address the workers' concerns and educate them on trespassing laws. Mr. Gears' calm demeanor and research-based approach, despite a partly incorrect argument, set a good example for auditors and activists. The scenario emphasizes the importance of thorough research and following the law to maintain credibility in the community and avoid breaking any rules during encounters with the police. Let's support righteous actions by subscribing, liking, and sharing videos on the US Good Cops YouTube channel. The theme, Good Cop Stands Up for Man's Rights, inspires us to show solidarity and encouragement for positive police actions. Spread this positive message to foster constructive change in the community and promote righteous actions from law enforcement. Thank you for your contribution.